Hi there, and here are KYN's top animal news stories this week.
A fake news story popped up on social media that led to rumors affecting various school districts across the United States. The rumor is that students who identify as furries, i.e. cats or other animals, are allowed to use litter boxes in school restrooms. The issue was first brought to light at a school board meeting for the Midland Public School District in Michigan, northwest of Detroit. At the meeting, parent Lisa Hansen said she was furious about learning from someone that litter boxes had been added to bathrooms. Hansen's claim was shared in a Facebook group, which was then shared by Michigan Republican Party co-chair Michonne Maddock, who wrote, "Parent heroes will take back our schools." Michael Sharrow, Midland Public School Superintendent, later took to Facebook to address the rumor, insisting litter boxes have never been inside any school in the district. Since then, multiple schools across the country have been targeted by similar rumors, all of which are false. The story made its way to Iowa, prompting Casey Burlaw, a school superintendent in the state, to send a letter to students and parents denying the rumors about litter boxes in restrooms. Unfortunately, a senator in the state of Nebraska didn't get the memo. According to John Kipper from KMTV3 News out of Omaha, this same rumor was mentioned multiple times in a Facebook group called Protect Nebraska Children. The rumor made its way to Senator Bruce Bostelman from the 23rd District in Nebraska. But instead of verifying the story, Bostelman took it at face value and mentioned it during his floor speech, which was part of a televised debate over a Nebraska school funding bill.
Put litter boxes in the schools.
His speech went viral, prompting he, along with Senator Lynn Walz, to contact school districts asking about the litter boxes. Representatives from 3 districts told the Nebraska Examiner that Bostelman's comments were false. Josh Fields, a school superintendent, called the comments ridiculous, while another superintendent named Sean Scott said it's an ugly rumor. Of course, the topic of social media influence and the spread of fake news has long been a source of debate. But whether you're a parent at a school board meeting or a lawmaker at a state function, the solution should be the same. Use your head and do your research. Otherwise, you too could end up on live TV talking about kids pooping on the floor.
The Mirror reports that a couple out of Lincolnshire, England, received a letter from their local council complaining about their aggressive dog and its excessive barking. Sue Paling, an environmental protection officer from East Lindsey District Council, wrote a letter to Martin and Yvonne Vickers saying, "I am writing to advise you that I have received a complaint regarding the behavior of your dog. I understand your dog barks quite excessively whilst in the garden, especially when horse riders go by your fence. This is obviously a concern as this could cause a horse to bolt and possibly throw its rider." Mr. and Mrs. Vickers were told that they could be slapped with an anti-social behavior order if they failed to control their pet. Problem was, the Vickers pet is not a dog. The animal in question is actually their pet rabbit named Joey. The couple took in 7-year-old Joey after a previous neighbor was unable to care for him. The white bunny now lives indoors at the couple's bungalow, said Mr. Vickers. "I'm not sure how they've mistaken Joey for a dog. The only noise Joey makes is scratching when he wants to come out of his enclosure to have a run around indoors. He doesn't go outside as he could be got by a fox." After receiving the letter, the couple called the council to explain the mix-up. Mrs. Paling took the news in stride and had a good laugh. She said, "Mr. Vickers and I did have quite a chuckle about the mix-up, and he was very understanding about it." She added, "No further barks have come from the rabbit in question since."
CBC News reports that a salmon farm in British Columbia, Canada, is dealing with what they call a breach event after a group of thieves brazenly slipped into the farm to steal the fish. Cermak, an aquaculture company that operates industrial fish farms in Canada, as well as in other countries, says that dozens of sea lions were able to evade netting and electric fences and have been feasting on salmon while ignoring all attempts to make them move on. A local environmental group called Clayaquat Action has witnessed the sea lion breach. "They're having an all-you-can-eat buffet right now," said Bonnie Glambeck, who works with the group. Efforts to scare them away, including using loud noises, have so far failed. Cermak said exits are available to the sea lions should they choose to leave, but so far they have appeared to decline. In fact, even more sea lions have since joined in on the fish heist, much to the frustration of company officials. Sea lions are a common mammal in the waters off Vancouver Island, and they typically hunt in groups and feast on herring, salmon, rockfish, and even small sharks. But this group hit the jackpot when they made their way into pens full of salmon. The farm can hold as many as 500,000 Atlantic salmon, although the company has already started the process of harvesting when the first sea lions arrived. Cermak issued a statement saying that staff are trying to move the sea lions away from the farm with approved management efforts, but added it's been challenging as the sea lions are adapting to the humans' behavior. Glambeck worries the sea lions will become habituated to humans, and once the salmon are gone, they might turn to the 14 other farms in the area. Kind of gives a whole new meaning to the term shooting fish in a barrel.
The Gazette and Herald out of the UK reports that a local councillor is re-emphasizing the need to keep dogs on a leash after two canines ganged up on a dog in the area. Ruth Hopkinson, a councillor in the Corsham-Pickwick area of the UK, says she received a complaint from a resident who had had a violent encounter with a couple of dogs while they were off-leash. She said the resident was a man with a big German Shepherd, which happened to be a former police dog. The twist of this story is the type of dog that instigated the attack. Said Miss Hopkinson, "There were two unpleasant Chihuahuas who attacked the German Shepherd, so the size of a dog is no reflection on their aggressiveness. Apparently, it's not the first time they have behaved in an aggressive fashion." According to the American Kennel Club, the average height of a Chihuahua is between 5 and 8 inches tall, and the average weight typically does not exceed 6 pounds. Meanwhile, the AKC says that the average male German Shepherd stands between 24 and 26 inches in height, with an average weight between 65 and 90 pounds. So the average German Shepherd is as much as 3 times the height and 15 times the weight of the average Chihuahua. Councillor Hopkinson says that the owner of the German Shepherd thought the Chihuahuas are little, so they must be friendly. But she added, you have to be really careful. So who knows? Maybe we need to forget about pit bulls or Rottweilers, because it's Chihuahuas that you need to keep an eye on.
If you want to see all our videos about real news stories that are funny, stupid, or weird, click the subscribe button below. Otherwise, we'll start posting spoilers about your favorite new movies.